everyone, I'm Dr. Malaika K. Falla of Malaika International, seeking to make all lives actualize and inspire through kind actions. I am passionate about inspiring change through interconnectedness and taking compassionate actions towards our fellow human beings. It is a great pleasure to be back again. I have been writing, I'm writing my book. I'm writing my book to put out there, and it has not been an easy journey for me. So I hope that you come to the phase of understanding. I have not deserted my audience, but I want to thank you so very much for all of your support and input. Today, I like to talk about love and compassion, but love and compassion with our united human spirit. But first of all, something triggered me to come to this point. What was it? Love. Someone was very helpful to me, and I said, I loved you. Of course, it's the opposite sex. He turned around and he said, you love me? I am married. What a misunderstanding. We have gone into this world that we do not even use the word loved without attaching it to something more sensual, something more erotic. What is sad place we are, but not knowing it when we unite our human spirit. There's two things that are going to happen with that united human spirit, and that's going to be love and compassion. But the Bible simply says in 1 Corinthians 13, it says, the beginning of that says, love is patient, and love is what? Love is kind. Love is kindness. It doesn't end it. So here I am saying thank you to someone for what they've done for me. And they weren't show my gesture of kindness was genuine. But love is kindness. Love seeks no records of wrong. Love looks beyond. And that's not even in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, but love looks beyond. And tonight, what I'm here to talk about is that aspect of our united human spirit. And that united human spirit of ours says, when we embrace our united human spirit, we are no longer going to breathe power, but rather love and compassion. For what? For our fellow human beings. You know why? Because the greater majority of the citizens of this world, we all share a desire for peace, love, and tranquility. And that tranquility is actually the peaceful aspect of our living. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world arena, we are not the same. It is true we are not the same, but we share the sameness. And that sameness of that purpose which brings us what? That togetherness. It is that togetherness that we become united with love and compassion. But let me not forget about something what the Dalai Lama said. And this is more of a paraphrase. He said, love, compassion, luxury? No, it's a necessity to humanity. This is a paraphrase of it. It is a necessity to humanity because you know what? Without love and compassion, there's no fuel, there's no gas, there's nothing, because love and compassion is the utmost that we need for our human spirit. There are many differences. There are many differences and many different ways in which we think, we pray, we worship, we all do a higher power. And view the world. Yet, we all remain members of what? We all remain members of that united human spirit. Because that polar oppose of the united human spirit is divide. That divide of the united human spirit brings us all back together again. That is the exact place. Listen, let me go back with this point because I may not have made this very clear. There are so many different ways in which we think, pray, worship a higher power, how we view this world. Yet, I want you to know, we are all united human spirit. That polar opposition of our united human spirit is divided human existence. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because that is the very place where evil, hate, and loathing resides, and where life has little value. That's very true. I want you to think very deeply about it. Whereas that united human spirit, it acknowledges what? Respect. And it what? Embraces. What does that embrace? Differences? Divide human existence? We all come in this world very different from one another. And that respect and embracement of that divided human spirit exists. That existence is void of those qualities. And rather is replete with intolerance. Let me play with this just a little bit with something that might be relating to what you might know about, okay? So let me play with this. Think about this. So similarly to a marriage, the united human spirit, it serves to bring together what? People. Two people who merge in the name of love and share what? Purpose. I hope that by the time you get to that point, you are similarly have gone together in the name of love, and the both of you now are sharing a purpose of what? Sameness. And when you both come together and merge in the name of love and that shared purpose of your reasons of getting married, the couple, the two of you now, may not be perfectly aligned, because there's no perfect alignment in this world in terms of your beliefs, your values, and your desire. But guess what? You both still share something called love for one another. And that love for one another and wish to enjoy the fulfilling and satisfying existence within that time, that frame of time, that unites the spirit, and that spirit coexists those previous mentions of fear and betrayal, negative facets, they don't have room to exist in that space of our united human spirit. Okay? Take that into consideration. So starting with every single member of this planet, and the magnify down to 2 human beings, united human spirit, has real life. We all have real life and practical implications. And some of us can choose to participate in the united human spirit and benefit from the beauty. There is a beauty in the united human spirits, which both collectively, but it's also individually. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make this video very long, as I am in double writing and doing so forth with other things. But today, I wanted to talk about the united human spirit. But talk about the united human spirit, not from the basis of looking at it from anywhere, but use love and compassion. Because without love, without compassion, our existence just doesn't. Our world today have embedded itself believing that you have to love someone on a sexual basis before you can say I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, have we forgotten that love is kindness? Have we forgotten that love is not avid? Have we forgotten all of those tender say? I want you to go home tonight, tomorrow, this morning, and think about love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love doesn't envy anyone. And you can love someone without being in love with someone, because that misunderstanding has caused our world everything that we don't want today. I want you to rejoice in the space of love with harmony, peace, and tranquility. I want you, when we embrace our united human spirit, we no longer breed. We no longer breed power, but rather love and compassion for our what? Fellow human beings. I want to say thank you and have a beautiful day. Goodbye.